Guys, this is your girl, Queen B. Queen B is in the house. Guys, whenever my tone of my voice is like this, it's because I am just so feeling just so disgusted about certain individual. But before I get into that, let me just say my condolences to Miss Ritchie family, if she had any family, because the only person I really saw around her was I guess his name is Ernie or whatever his name is, that live at the house with her. Other than that, I didn't hear of any other family member that she have. But if she does have any family member out there, my condolences goes out to Miss Ritchie. It was somewhat of a shocking news to hear because I know, I think it was yesterday, when Dana came back from Canada, she talked about the fact that she brought back, some candy and some chocolate, and how Miss Ritchie was joking with her and saying she don't like her wearing black and this and that, whatever. So it sounded as if Miss Ritchie was in good mood, good health. So it was kind of shocking to see that she passed away. But again, my condolences to her family if she have any out there. Now, I came to talk about the whole scenario concerning Your Majesty, which I'm actually going to take off the Majesty off of it. I'm just going to call him Kriss because there's nothing majesty about him. There's nothing um, king wise or royal or anything of decency about him. So I'm just going to say Kriss. Okay? Kriss, you have outdone yourself this time. I must applaud you. Yay, Ray, whoa. You have outdone yourself this time in being the number one jerk, the number one narcissist, the number one evil person on social media. And you think it's cute and you think it's funny and you think it's getting you a lot of attention. And the only reason why, Kriss, that you can continue with that behavior is because you're being fueled by the miserable, cantankerous, fake, hypocritical females, woman, old woman, 'cause every age is on your page behaving the same way. Only because they're there fueling you, pumping you up, praising you, egging you on, so you feel majestic. You feel like you're doing something great and something good. But Kriss, you and I both know that deep down inside, you are miserable. You are very, very unhappy. You know what you did was wrong. And that's the reason why you could come back out again this morning, harping on it, talking about it, trying to make excuses for what you did as far as it concerned Tina, daughter, and Tina. Cancer, any form of sickness, period, especially when it's a life threatening illness or sickness, is nothing to joke about, is nothing to use as a weapon in a fight at all, point blank, period. If her daughter made this statement on her page as a way of expressing herself and a way of bringing her audience along with her in her journey in doing her chemotherapy for whatever illness, cancer, whatever it is that she's going through, if she put that on her page as a form of expression, you have no right when you pull that off her page and pretend as if she sent it to you or someone sent it to you in your inbox. You tried to use it as a weapon against Tina. How dare you? How disgusting of a human being can you be to do such a thing? You thought it was funny and you thought it was your way of getting back at Tina. But how can you use someone's illness as a way to get back at somebody, Kriss? Where's your empathy? Where's your heart? Your own father died of cancer. So if anybody should understand the devastation of that illness and the seriousness of that illness, it should have been you. But no, your ego was bigger than your common sense. Wanting to get attention, wanting to win, wanting to, embarrass or disgrace Tina was more than even your own common sense. To think and to know that's not something you should have used as a pawn in this so-called social media war that you have going on. You are a sick, sick, sick individual. You say you have your purse. Where is it in the world someone has their purse and then they have to be downsizing? People with purse don't downsize, okay? They elevate even bigger and better, and they widen and broaden themselves. They don't downsize. So obviously, Kriss, you don't have no purse. And we all knew that from the get-go that you had no purse, right? And because of that now, you even double, triple, 4 times as miserable as before, because a man who is broke and have no money, they're the worst. They're the worst and the most dangerous and most miserable human being that walks the earth, especially people like yourself that loves money. But Kriss, if this is your way of starting up a war with, even say with trending with Dwayne, right? That's all you're doing. You're trying to make money because you're struggling. And you always knew that bringing war to social media is where always bring you the most views. And that is what always make you the most money. And that is the reason why for the past several weeks you've been on a rampage against Tina Chin and Dwayne, and you soon find another target. Honey, don't come for me because I cannot make you any money. I promise you that, okay? Don't come for me because I don't make you no money. You won't earn no money from me. Ask other bloggers out there that don't come for me, because they are smart and they're intelligent and they know they won't make no money off of me, right? And that's what they on social media to do. That's their sole purpose of being on social media, is to make money. So don't even bother come for me, Kriss. All right? All right. But I'm telling you, Kriss, you are disgusting. You're an evil person. I said God is going to deal with you in a wicked, 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 wicked way. You know deep down inside of you, Kriss, that you were wrong for what you did. And instead of you being a gentleman and being a big person and come out and apologize for what you have done, you try to come out and make excuses to say the reason why you put it up there is to try to tell Tina, oh, you have a sick daughter, but yet you have time to be on social media arguing with me. Well, Kriss, you know what? You have a whole business to run. You have customers' orders to satisfy. You have t-shirts to ship out. You have a whole entire brand that you have, and yet you find time every day to get up and argue with Tina China, argue with Dwayne, argue with this one and that one, right? You find the time to do it, but no one else on social media must find the time to come back and answer you when you come out at them, right? Right. But I'm telling you, Kriss, you will not get away with what you did. There is a thing called karma, and it's waiting right around the corner for you. Don't think you will escape it, because you won't. You think you're miserable now? You ain't miserable yet. There is worse to come. There's a worse punishment and judgment awaits you around the corner, and it's going to be very sooner than later. Be careful, Kriss. Be careful of what you continue to do on social media in the name of seeking attention and love from the plankers them. Don't you realize that your whole entire existence at this point depends on the plankers. The minute they turn against you, Kriss, you're done. The minute. And that's the reason why you continue to try to stay relevant in front of their eyes. And as long as you're cursing and disrespecting and carry on the most with people that they don't like, you know for a fact it will keep you relevant. And that's why you do what you do. You have no love nor respect for them. You have no love nor respect for Miss Donna. You call her your sister, but deep down in your heart, Kriss, you know you don't like that woman. Deep down in your heart, you know that you're very jealous, very bad mind, very envious, and you secretly want to be her. And that's why you continue to cling to her. You continue to quickly throw her name in everything that you do. You throw her name into it. Why? Because you want to keep her in the mix up along with you. You're trying to hold on to her with every breath in your body, every word, everything that you do. You want to make sure that you cling to her, you hold on to her. She's like your lifeline. Even when she not consider you, even though she not talk about you, even though she not call you her brother, even though she don't even mention or remember you, Kriss, you forever, every argument you're in, you throw her name in there. Everything that you do evil, you throw her name in there. Every time you're in a mix up with somebody, you throw her name in there. Why? Because you want to keep her on your level, and you can never, ever, ever be on that lady level. That lady done fly, gone, left you long time. You just don't know it yet, Kriss. And you are the one that continue to hold on to whatever you think you have between both of you. But I'm telling you, Kriss, you are fighting a losing battle. You will not win. Spend time with your husband. Spend time with your relationship. Right now, your relationship is extremely rocky. I don't care what you want to present in front of social media as if both of you are happy. You're not. You're miserable. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. They're cutting the grass. But I'm only telling you, Kriss, that you and Kazim is so far from being happy. Both of you are miserable. And you're miserable because you had to downsize in a little small box dumpy room. And Kazim is not happy about it because the main reason why he was with you in the first place and tolerate your bullshit for so long is because of the lifestyle you were able to give him. And now that you're not able to give him that lifestyle anymore, Kriss, I promise you, slowly but surely, you're going to notice that he's pulling away from you. Slowly but surely. Because the only thing that you had to keep him, you have lost it. And you're going to continue to lose even more. I promise you. All the wickedness that you have done, Kriss, will come back to haunt you. Everything that you have, one by one, you will be losing it. And you will be flat on your face. How can you say that you have Airbnbs in Jamaica, but yet you don't have a home here in the United States? You don't have a home in England, right? You have Airbnb, 2 Airbnb, and you're flossing it out of your purse, but yet in the United Kingdom, you don't have a good abiding place for yourself. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. People, don't let him fool you. He has nothing. He has no Airbnb. He has nothing. Kriss is nothing, and he will continue to be nothing. So continue with your evil, wicked ways, Kriss. Just know, like I said, karma is right around the corner waiting for you. And I promise you, you cannot outrun karma. Karma gotcha. Anyway, peoples, you have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, night, any part of the world you're in today. And Queen Bee has said what she has to say, and Queen Bee is